Now, a lot of wrestlers out there have a hard time maintaining their weight during wrestling and everything like that. So this video will pretty much explain how to have the perfect wrestling diet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cayden Henschel YouTube channel. So what I'm going to be talking about today is, of course, the best wrestling diets that you guys should try, or kind of little quick tips, kind of what I do, kind of to help maintain my weight, kind of keep my energy up and stuff. The first tip I'm going to give you guys is probably overlooked by so many people. Like, it's absolutely insane, like, how overlooked this is, and sometimes how much I underestimate it. This tip is you have to drink tons of water. So everyone knows, like, everyone tells you like to drink a bunch of water because, you know, it helps after workout, helps to flush the lactic acid off your muscles and stuff, and that's what a lot of people tell you. And then they also tell you, you know, it flushes out your system, whatever, but it's also really good to lose weight. So, like, sometimes when I'm trying to lose weight for wrestling, what I'll do is I'll pound water, let's say 4 days before I have to weigh in. So for that fourth, third, and second day out from a weigh-in, I just pound water. Like, every chance I could get, I would drink like a full glass of water. Then, like, after kind of like your third glass of water, after like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour or something, you usually, you know, gotta go to the bathroom. And so after you do that, then you drink some more water, and then you keep going, and then literally you'll have to like pee like probably 50 or 60 times a day, but it's totally worth it. But you lose like insane amount of weight. Like, I probably lost 5 pounds easily in a day. All right, guys, going into tip number 2, we got morning workouts. So what morning workouts do, this kind of cooperates with the next thing I'm gonna be talking about later, but morning workouts, what it does, as soon as your body wakes up, then you kind of, you know, want to get into the day. And then also, since you're on an empty stomach, because for me at least, I wouldn't eat before I work out in the morning at least. So what it does is you're actually working out on an empty stomach throughout the night. Let's say, this is my next tip, is the intermittent fasting. What intermittent fasting is, it's that you're not eating for a certain amount of hours, maybe 18 hours a day. For the next 6 though, you're eating kind of whatever you want, but most likely healthy stuff that will help you like 10 times more. So let's say I only eat from like dinner time up until like maybe 7 o'clock at night. So once you stopped eating at 7 o'clock at night, throughout the whole rest of the hours, you're gonna wake up whatever after your sleep, and then you're eventually gonna work out on an empty stomach. And that's essentially throughout the time, what intermittent fasting focusing on is losing your calories when you're kind of like not eating throughout your day-to-day stuff. It's usually between like the 13 and 14 hour mark, I believe. That's when your body starts to actually burn fat instead of glucose. So working out on an empty stomach will kind of enhance the weight losing ability, like how much weight you can lose, how much, you know. And to be honest, I just could be talking some random crap right now, but I mean, research, and this has been working for me. So how I really get into my intermittent fasting is, so I usually eat around lunch to dinner time, and then everything after that I just don't eat. So on a regular day, I get up at about 6 o'clock, 5:30, and then from there I usually have a school day, whatever, come home, usually have wrestling practice. Actually, I gotta go back to school for wrestling practice, and then I usually have a dinner, and then I usually have some snacks like probably 2-3 hours later, and then after that it just restarts again. So that's only what I'm eating, as I'm drinking a heck ton of water. And a lot of you guys will be like, well, I'm not eating breakfast or lunch. I mean, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, then here's what you can do. You can have your breakfast be maybe your only meal of the day, and maybe have a snack, you know, close to noon or something like that. So pretty much my time intervals are, I am not eating for 18, but I'm eating for 6. And sometimes it's like 20 and 4, but I'm kind of lenient on it. But as long as it's working, as long as you're losing weight and feeling healthy, that's all that matters. So into this next tip, that could be a tip for some of you guys out there. I know a lot of you guys would not be up for this challenge, but 2 years or a year and a half ago, I actually went vegan. So what vegan is, you know, no meats, no milk, no dairy, no animal products at all. You know how I got into this? I actually watched this Netflix show, and it like completely changed my view on meats and kind of like the meat industry, and I just wanted to be the healthiest kid out there. I felt so inspired, so motivated to be the healthiest, to eat all my fruits and vegetables. It was really hard for me actually to eat fruits and vegetables, only that because I am actually allergic to raw fruits and vegetables. Now, you got a lot of guys probably thinking I'm lying, but it's actually a thing. It's called oral allergy syndrome. So this kind of like just came up. I was eating just kind of like a bowl of like fruits like kiwi, strawberries, stuff like that. And then probably like 5 minutes later, my face was itching. My face got so puffy. I looked like a chipmunk. But then kind of after that, I started eating like bananas and stuff. I still didn't know what I was allergic to. And then I began to like kind of have swelling in my throat, and I couldn't like breathe, and I couldn't like, I would just literally just sit in my chair, like bend over and just like taking these crazy deep breaths, and I'm just trying to like survive here. Like, it was super scary. So then we went in to like the, I don't know, some doctor chick, and then she was doing the back scratch test, and my whole back was red with dots on it because everything that they tested me for, I was allergic to. So then you were probably asking yourself, what the heck did I eat? I was eating cooked broccoli, cooked cauliflower, and a heck ton of nuts. This is a really true story here. So I watched this video, then a week later, I kind of started to like implement it more. So I asked my mom to go to the store and get a full thing of broccoli, right? So we get home, I see these broccolis, and I'm like, all right, let's freaking do this. So I chopped the broccoli off, then, you know, I separated whatever. I put in some boiling water to like, I don't know, steamed vegetables. Then, so you literally have this whole plate of broccoli. Like, you don't think you will finish it at all. Like, it's a lot of food. And that, like, all of that for like literally like 50 to 100 calories is absolutely insane. And so after I had this broccoli, I was already drinking like crazy amounts of water before. I lost 7 pounds that day just on eating that full broccoli and just pounding water. So a lot of you guys may be like,
you don't have a fast enough metabolism for that or anything.
But nonetheless, it still works. Now, of course, a diet, I see like the word diet as like you kind of have it for maybe a month or two, maybe 3 months, and then you're off it, and then you're on to eating your, you know, Pringles and sweet rolls and whatever. Try to think of this diet as more of like a lifestyle change. Think about getting more sleep, eating healthier, drinking more water, like kind of being more positive energy about yourself, and then you start to like loving life a lot more. And of course, I am no exception. No one really 100% crazily sticks to their diet. Maybe like a couple of people out there stick to their like diet 110%. But for the vast majority, a lot of people, you know, have some of those cheat days, and of course, I am no exception. But eventually, usually I kind of have my cheat meals like on the weekends or like a Saturday or something. But eventually I get over that. I get all my fattiness in for the day. And then I'm back on the grind with eating healthy and working out every day. Also, guys, I forgot to tell you this in the beginning, but going along with this, it would not hurt at all if you guys were working out every day, or at least getting in the wrestling room, or even going to the gym, hitting some weights, running. You know, guys, so think about it as you gotta fill up gas for your car. So let's say you're on empty and you go to a gas station. So you probably need a quarter of your whole tank, you know, to get home and whatever, do whatever. You wouldn't just go home with 0 gas. You need to have a little bit gas to get home. You don't need the full thing. So a little bit goes a long way, but also a little bit is better than none at all. So I know this was a very short vid, but I wanted to be kind of straight to the point, very informative. A lot of you guys were asking for this video, so I kind of rushed it all together. And I will definitely have more of these diet videos and also just tip videos in the near future. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next video.